Well, former Ohio Senator Sherrod Brown is reportedly running for the U.S. Senate again. That's according to sources familiar with the Democrats' plans today. Brown lost his seat in the 2024 election to Bernie Moreno after serving 3 terms in the chamber. However, Brown will be competing for Ohio's other Senate seat being held by freshman Senator John Husted. Husted was appointed to the position by Governor Mike DeWine in November to fill the seat of J.D. Vance after he and Trump won the election. Husted has already launched his bid to retain his seat when he's up for re-election that is in 2026. Meantime, Brown is expected to formally launch his campaign within the next 2 weeks. Well, Congressman Barry Moore is running for the Senate in Alabama. Moore announcing his campaign today, saying the people of Alabama deserve a Trump conservative and a working man who will defend their freedoms. In a campaign video, Moore highlighted his history as an early supporter of President Donald Trump. The House Freedom Caucus member also promised to always have Trump's back and defend the MAGA agenda in the Senate.
And now, after a lot of prayer and conversations like this one, I've decided to run for the United States Senate. I'll keep standing with President Trump to secure the border, to stop the reckless spending, defend our farmers, and fight back against the Washington swamp that's forgotten who they work for. I'm not going to change, and I'm not backing down. This campaign isn't about me. It's about you. It's about our families, your freedom, and the future of this great country.
Moore is running for the seat being vacated by Senator Tommy Tuberville, who entered the governor's race. He's set to officially kick off his campaign at a launch event on Friday. And President Trump is endorsing Georgia gubernatorial candidate Burt Jones. Trump gave the lieutenant governor his support on Monday, saying Jones was the first member of the state assembly to endorse him for president. He says Jones was highly committed to all of Trump's campaigns and worked tirelessly to help him win. Trump calls Jones a warrior and a successful businessman. He says as Georgia's next governor, Jones will fight to grow the economy, cut taxes, and more. The president tells voters in Georgia Jones will never let them down. And Tennessee Representative Tim Burchett says he is counting his blessings after he fractured his rib when he was kicked by a horse, an injury he says was almost much worse. During an interview with CNN today, the Tennessee lawmaker explained that his horse didn't appreciate a horsefly bite and he happened to be in the wrong spot at the wrong time. But had the kick been just an inch and a half higher, Burchett told the reporter, y'all would be here in Knoxville at my funeral. The congressman praised the care he received at UT Medical and said he's not letting the injury slow him down. Well, President Donald Trump appears to change his tune on Intel's CEO after their meeting at the White House. Here's Ryan Chang.
President Donald Trump said he met with Intel CEO Lipton Tan on Monday, praising him and calling the meeting a very interesting one. That's a reversal days after Trump publicly called for Tan to resign, claiming he was highly conflicted over ties to Chinese firms, raising doubts about Tan's plans to turn around the struggling American chip icon. In a post on Truth Social Monday, Trump said he met with Tan, Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick, and Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent. In the post, Trump also said his cabinet members and Tan were going to bring suggestions to him next week. He added that Tan's success and rise is an amazing story. According to reporting in April, Tan had invested in hundreds of Chinese firms. Some of those were linked to the Chinese military. It is not illegal for U.S. citizens to hold stakes in Chinese companies unless the firms have been explicitly banned on a U.S. Treasury list. An Intel statement Monday said Tan met with Trump for a candid and constructive discussion on the company's commitment to strengthening U.S. technology and manufacturing leadership. It also said the firm would work closely with the administration to restore this great American company.
Well, a major online abortion provider is facing a wrongful death lawsuit. Monday's filing alleges a man in Texas used abortion pills from 8-Axis to spike a drink he made for the mother of his unborn baby. The baby reportedly died and the mother was sent to the emergency room. According to the 8-Axis website, the group has facilitated over 200,000 online abortions to women in the U.S. since 2018. The company's founder and the Texas man are all named as defendants. Still to come on One American News, President Donald Trump is preparing for the Kennedy Center's awards. More on the possible name change he hinted at for the institution. Plus, Ford F-150 recalls hits 103,000 trucks. Why the car maker is warning drivers.
For all our viewers asking where One America News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One America News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.